What's up, guys? Mike from last night here, finishing up my last week with my company. If you guys are ever in Denver, check him out. He has Ghost Limosine. It's a white Chrysler 300C. You can fit 12 passengers, and he's got some of the best rates in Denver. On top of that, you are allowed to consume cannabis in this vehicle. So it is quite the buggy to get around Denver in. If you guys are ever stopping by, like I said, feel free to check him out. He's got a Facebook and an Instagram page. I'm going to be switching professions here myself. I'm going to start working at a European auto motorsports shop. I'm super excited about that. So stay tuned for more content in that area, and guys, join me on my way back to Denver for one of the last times. I was up at Red Rocks last night. Had a group of 4, and Ghost was up there last night himself. It was pretty cool, get to see him up there. We both were at the same show with different clients. Super cool. I got pretty excited last night on the way home. My cruise control started working in my car again. False alarm though. I go to get to my client this morning, and on my way over to the garage, my cruise control wasn't working again. So that's something I'm gonna definitely have to diagnose. I think I got to take apart my steering column. I'm super not excited about that. But onward and upward, more things to do, more things to learn. New job, new team, whole bunch of new stuff I got to learn. So always fun to push yourself into new experiences. Same old here. 2 years with Ghost. I'm super stoked about that. I was really happy to get in as many rides and as much time as I did without any incidents. Knock on wood. Oh no, there's no wood in here. We got carbon fiber dash. Well, like I said, guys, I appreciate you stopping by. Feel free to check out our other social media outlets. Feel free to check out 303 Motorsports, where I'm going to be working next. Ghost Limosine, where I'm currently working with a week left in the tenure. And feel free to check out my Instagram as well. Got content up in all of those areas, and I'm having fun uploading new stuff monthly. I got a Szechuan sauce giveaway going on. This is the 4th one I've had so far. I just hit 100 subscribers, and I'm gonna try and continue to push that number to 1,000. The goal here for me on YouTube is to get monetized and to have fun creating content and sharing what I'm working on with you guys. Always a pleasure to get feedback on my projects and my creativity. Somebody leading me. It's a wannabe driver over here. Gotta keep my eye out. People doing shady stuff on the highway. Close this one and open that one. Less wind in the camera. Hey, nice double lane change without a frickin' signal. Good job. Bet he slows down for the construction zone too. Probably not. It's not 55 yet, dude. Quit decreasing speed now. Being a professional driver, I'm always going to have gripes with other people's driving. Looks like it's going to be a pretty nice Friday here in the Mile High City. It's a little overcast right now, but it should clear up as the sun rises. It is 7:15 a.m. I had to get up at 4:30 this morning, and I don't think I got any sleep last night because, like I said, I had a Red Rocks tour, and that was 6.5 hours through the evening. I got back to the garage at about midnight, and I was in bed at about 1 a.m., so 1 a.m. to 4:30, you do the math on how much sleep I didn't get. I was pretty much up, just tossing and turning. Luckily, I got up before I needed to, realized that my alarm clock was set for 4:30 p.m., not 4:30 a.m. So I guess it's a good thing I didn't sleep, because I have missed 2 a.m. pickups on swing shifts before. Not necessarily to my own fault. Our booking agent liked to overwork me the day before. He'd drop extra rides on me with Red Rocks tours in the evening. So I'd be working a 10 or 11 hour day and then have to get up again first thing in the morning. 2 times I completely missed that alarm clock. Just slept right through it. It's like, hey, if I don't get any sleep, man, I'm getting home at 2, 3 in the morning. Or I'm getting in bed at 2 or 3 in the morning, and I got to get up at 5 in the morning. I need sleep. It's kind of how it works. So I'm happy I'll get home this morning, and I get to go back to bed. Excited about that. That's what my Friday consists of: hugging my pillows. Doing all right though. I haven't gotten tunnel vision this ride yet. That means I'm semi-alert. Able to keep my wits about me out here on the highway. We're cooking it right now. 65 out here by Denver International Airport, heading back into Denver. Pretty simple ride. My client was super pleasant. Got to the airport in a reasonable amount of time. There was a little bit of traffic, as always, on a Friday out there near the Denver Coliseum. That was pretty cool. But not too many bad drivers this morning. Things are going pretty smoothly now on my way back. Use your blinker, you poor driving person. I'm going to do my best not to cuss because I'm on YouTube. But that's definitely something I've gotten more mindful of driving clients of this caliber. That we installed the dash cam so my boss can listen to the things I'm saying while I'm driving. It's twice now. Oh, there's your signal. There's nobody behind you now. It doesn't matter. Oh, you got a crushed hood. His whole front end smashed in. I wonder why. I wonder why. Basic. Woo. Transitioning onto the freeway from the highway. 65 to 55 until we get into Denver. A little more casual. People still tend to drive erratically over here. Shouldn't be a problem though. We're heading back into Denver, so Hopefully I won't be hitting any traffic jams this morning. Yo, Bell Squad, what is up? Welcome to the last ride in Ghost Limousine. It's a pleasure to have you with me. What are your plans today, Chief? You working? I've only got this 1 a.m. ride. Hey, and Cat Lover, I got 2 live viewers right now. It must be a Friday. You guys both working today? It's a pleasure to have you with me on one of my last rides with Ghost Limousine. All day or just 1 or 2 jobs today? On your way. And I'm assuming you still don't have a car cell phone mount, so put the phone down. Or I hope you got it set up on something and you're not just palming it with the other hand on that Prius wheel. Tell your sister what's up for me, if she's watching. Hi, Katie. Whatever works. I appreciate the views, guys. Thanks for stopping in, and I hope you guys have an awesome Friday. Make that money. Here, let's see what I got tipped, guys. It's a 20. Solid tip there. That was me just finding out what the tip was. I never look. Hey, right on. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yeah, right on, guys. Definitely going to be a good day. I got a badass tip last night. I tell you what, 6.5 hours, I got a $70 tip. So I made money last night. And I was even driving the Jeep. I couldn't even believe the guy tipped me so much. I was like, are you serious? He's like, you know, the ride fare for 6 hours, my boss quoted him $200. Really great fare, especially for a Jeep. But he goes, yeah, I'm gonna give you $270. I was like, what, are you serious? He's like, yeah, we really appreciated having you. I was like, well, I'm glad I provided the level of service that you guys can appreciate. So it was really cool. It's tips like that that make me want to stay in this line of work for a different company or something like that, so I can get those regular high-end tips, or at least get tipped the amount I should per hour. That nice 20% gratuity really means the world of a difference. There's a lot of stress involved with all these. Almost got clipped just now by this guy in a white Jeep. Oh, it's a woman. It's a woman, and she's on her phone. Hi, pay attention, stupid. Jesus. Don't mean to be sexist here, but ladies, put your phone down. Cat Lover, one of my other subscribers there, somehow was able to get on YouTube and at least set up her phone to watch me on her drive to work. She may have put it in her cup holder, but she was playing with her phone while driving. Now see, me over here, I'm hands-free. Both hands on the wheel, eyes on the road. This chick in the Jeep over there, not paying attention, was literally this close to hitting my rear bumper. And that happens quite frequently in the limo, people switching lanes right on my bumper. I'm not surprised, really. And I'm gonna make sure she understands that, homie, don't play that. Put your phone down. Yeah, she's looking away on purpose. She's like, yeah, because I see you. I'm watching everybody out here. There's cars all over the place. It's Friday morning traffic getting into Denver. Everybody got skills. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? Back into the action, guys. Bumper to bumper out here. At least it's moving. That's the one thing about red-eye flights, is you might beat the morning rush hour. Ugh. But man, do my eyes burn. I had to throw the Visine in this morning. Had the spicy V8 to crack me open, crack me wide open. Had that shower. None of it did me any good. Still feeling the effects of getting next to no sleep. Should have stretched. Feeling the tension settling back in from last night. Sitting in the same place for like 5 hours. Had to keep getting out, walking around. That's the only downside to the driver job is not moving around a whole bunch. Luckily, when I do the airport runs and the pickups and stuff, I get to get out for a little bit if I'm early. Walk around the tarmac and stuff. Pick up my arrival slip and wait for the customer. Stretch a whole bunch. I'll tell you what, it's definitely going to be a change of pace working for my new job. They're like, we're going to keep you moving, so get ready for it. Most people can't handle it. I was like, well, I'm a carpenter's son, so as long as it's not ripping up tile and linoleum and stuff like that, ripping up flooring, it's like I'll be just fine. I've done roofing, I've done other hard manual labor work for construction, all stages, you know, moving material, moving lumber, doing demolition, moving concrete, 5-gallon buckets of concrete for 4 hours, 5 hours. It's no fun. So I'll tell you what, I'll be super ecstatic to at least not be hauling heavy equipment around all day long. Even if I am busy throughout the day, at least I won't be sweating and breaking my back for the entire duration. I'm kind of nervous about the new job. I'm worried that they might not be happy with my quality of work, and I'm going to give it 110% like I give this job. The only difference between this job and that job is the frequency of the time that I work. You know, I rarely ever put in an 8-hour day working for this company now. We're definitely slowing down now. I'm doing 15 miles an hour, bumper to bumper. We're getting close to Denver. Like I said, I am kind of nervous. I want them to think that I'm a hard worker, and I'm not going to try and push myself to where I'm burning out every day, but I will definitely keep up the pace and show them that I'm enthusiastic and continue to point out the fact that I'm taking notes and I'm learning and I'm continuing to study what they have taught me and what they do want me to do. I put a lot of effort into my interview to let them know that I'm focused on the job and I want to put a lot of effort into it, and I understand the caliber and the quality of vehicles that they work on and how much care and attention I'm going to put into detail. And I really want to show them that I'm worth keeping around and that I want to be there for a long time. I can see myself working for this next company for a couple of more years than I've worked with Ghost. I really only saw myself working for Ghost for about a year. So coming on 2 years now, I really felt like I paid him back for training me and allowing me to work for him and not hiring anybody else to work when I couldn't, which has only been a couple of times in the 2 years that I've worked. There's only been 1 or 2 opportunities where they asked me to work where I couldn't or I wasn't able, and I've really only requested time off from work again a handful of times, probably 6 times in the 2 years that I've been there. I put in over 300 rides with the company, several hundred more hours on top of that, probably in the 500-600 hour range. So it has been a long journey, and I have learned a lot, and I have really taken into consideration all the things that going into being a professional chauffeur, and I want to continue to share that with people. I do really appreciate driving, having the ability to move around the city or move myself in a way that's convenient and allows me to see so many different things. I'm supposed to be a 3rd generation semi driver, CDL holder, but instead I picked up the limo job, and I actually did put in an application at a different limo company just recently when I was looking for this other job, but they never called me back. But I was almost certain that if I did get hired on over there, they were going to make me get my CDL to drive their party buses. You know, it wasn't something I was really looking forward to. I'm not really motivated to be out here on the road all the time, putting myself at risk and putting the vehicles at risk. There's a lot of bad drivers out there, especially if you're driving in rush hour and during these crazy times of day when people are whipping in between lanes and not signaling and being inconsiderate of each other. It really makes me worry, especially when I'm driving a vehicle like a limousine, or now on my new job I'm going to be driving some high-end cars, hopefully not far, and it won't be fast. You know, they said if you lose your license, you lose your job, so I will be taking the utmost care in the customers' vehicles, no matter where I'm going. If I'm just picking up parts in the company vehicle, or if I'm taking one of the customer vehicles to get emissions, I will put in a tremendous amount of effort into taking it slow and paying attention to every obstacle and being as alert as possible, understanding that some of these people put in their entire life's work into some of these cars. I know, like I said, what my vehicle means to me and what transportation means to me in general is just the ability to move yourself, to be different places, and to have the access to different areas, and to be able to reach out and be a part of other people's lives that are in different areas. It means the world to me to be able to go see my family and to visit my friends. And my buddy just moved out to Burlington a little while ago, and I'm doing everything I can to get my car back into spec so I can go visit his bogus ass. He's 3 hours away, but I'd still love to hang out with him. I miss seeing my best friend. We've been friends since kindergarten, so it'd mean a lot to me if I had a vehicle that I felt was reliable and I wasn't doing more harm than good to it going out there all the time. So that's definitely something I'm looking forward to, is being able to travel more and getting to go up into the mountains during the winter time, having a vehicle that I know is going to make it there and back, and I'm not going to get stuck in it, you know, snow tires, proper vehicle maintenance and stuff like that. I've continuously fallen behind on my vehicle maintenance since I bought it, and that's just part of the course when it comes to buying European cars. I had a Jetta before, so I knew I was going to be spending a lot on parts and maintenance, and now I've got an Audi. I've got a nice Audi A4. It's in one of my other videos. You guys can see it on this limousine playlist. I really do appreciate the vehicle, but man, is it wicked expensive to fix anything on that car. I had a Mustang before. I had a Fusion and a Mustang, Ford vehicles, and they're super cheap to work on, but they didn't have the kind of performance that I'm used to or that I need, that I would expect to do things like going up into the mountains and doing long drives out into the countryside, out into Burley Gypt. I'm about to get off the freeway here and make our way into Denver. Yeah, my signal's been on for a minute. I know you've seen it, buddy. Thanks for letting me in. All right, transitioning off the freeway here. I'll be getting onto a side street, and it's about 5 or 10 minutes back to the garage. I'm now passing the Denver Coliseum again, back here in Denver. I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching my videos. Anybody watching the replay, it means the world to me, my subscribers. I will continue to push to create new content and have awesome stuff for you guys to watch. Like I said, road to 1,000 views now, guys. Bigger goals, times 10 goals here. I got to 100, and that was my first goal for YouTube. I want to get to 1,000. It may take me another year or two to do so, but road to 1K, guys. I appreciate it. Anybody that's already been with me, stay tuned. We're going to continue to push that content as long as we're able. And like I said, guys, we're Ghost Limousine. Feel free to check us out on Instagram and Facebook. I'll be leaving the company in a week here, but my boss, Mark Hawkins, is an amazing, awesome guy, and you will love having him as a driver. He's very professional. and he's super friendly. He's fucking hilarious sometimes when he wants to be. He's gotten the right amount of sleep. But that's anybody in the driver business, you know. Gotta get rested up. I took this AM arrival, this red-eye flight, so he could work this evening. And I know he really appreciates it, especially with my last week with him. Wanted to show him that I'm dedicated and I can pull off one of these swing shift red-eyes. And I made it happen. Road's wet right here. That's weird. Hey, nice signal. All that money into your truck and you don't even know how to use it. Must be broken. That must be broken. Your $5, $2 light bulb isn't working. But you can spend all that money in lowering it and making it look cool. It must be broken. But like I said, guys, feel free to check me out on my other social media outlets. We're getting into Denver right now. You can see the lovely city here. I appreciate it, guys, and stay tuned for more future content. I'm Mike from last night. Share it with your friends. Later.